What's good, YouTube? It's your boy, Blue Blood Sports TV, and I'm back at y'all with another one. So, some may say this is diabolical. You know what I'm saying? When you look at this situation, you got two first ballot Hall of Famers, right? I want y'all to just take note of this situation. Let's really take note, because it's now been official. It's official. You got two first ballot Hall of Famers under the age of 30. You have two guys that are officially multi-division world champions. Both undefeated, superstars, and they both top 5 pound for pound best fighters in the world. You got the Dream, undefeated, 3-division champion, former undisputed lightweight, former WBC junior welterweight, and now reigning WBO welterweight world champion. Devin the Dream Haney, who is top 5 pound for pound best fighters in the world. A first ballot Hall of Famer, 33 wins, no loss, no draw, 15 wins by way of knockout. Then you have Olympic silver medalist, who should have been Olympic gold medalist, undefeated 4-division champion, former unified super featherweight, and reigning WBC as reigning WBO junior welterweight world champion, superstar boxer Shakur Stevenson. 25 wins, no loss, no draw, 11 wins by way of knockout. Top 5 pound for pound best fighters, and is a first ballot Hall of Famer. They both signing massive contracts worth 5 times, Eddie Hearn confirmed this, 5 times the amount that they've ever made in their career, with incentives that's going to see both guys make over $100 million. With Zufa boxing, Dana White, and His Excellency Turki Al-Sheikh. They are doing what everybody said superstar boxer Gervonta Tank Davis was going to do. Now, you got the Lincoln lawyer, the great debater. They're going to make up stories, right? But Gervonta Tank Davis, who is 30 wins, no losses, 1 draw, 28 wins by way of knockout, 31 years of age. He's 31. Devin is 27. Shakur is 28. They have officially accomplished more than he's accomplished. He was supposed to be, remember, he said he's the face of boxing. He's the cash cow. The model that he was following didn't work. It proved not to work. He came out. They got the deal that he claimed he was going to get and never got. He came out, he said he's signing a deal bigger than Floyd Mayweather's deal. Bigger than Floyd Mayweather's deal with Showtime. And that proved not to be true. Their legacy is intact. Now, they still got work to do, obviously, and eventually fight each other as a legacy fight. But their legacy is intact right now. If Devin Haney retired right now, he'll be a first ballot Hall of Famer. If Shakur retired right now, he's going to be a first ballot Hall of Famer. They're going to both be first ballot Hall of Famers if they retire right now. They are accomplished, right? They beat the champions for their belt. You can make a case that Tank Davis is legit a 1-division champion. He got a controversial draw over Lamont Roach that 90% of the boxing world feels like he lost. Take these things into consideration. 90% of the boxing world feel like he lost that fight to Lamont Roach. Now, I know people going to say, well, we seen Devin Haney. Devin Haney got cheated. Don't care what you saw. And Devin Haney got cheated. Something bit me. Devin Haney got cheated in a fight against a guy that y'all going to say Tank Davis beat and Ryan Garcia, who was weight drained with a rehydration clause. You could clearly see that Ryan Garcia wasn't the same guy that fought Tank Davis. Clearly. That's clear as day. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about that. They're not the same guy. Plain and simple, right? So, Devin Haney provenly got cheated in the fight. And guess what? Devin Haney's running towards the rematch. Where Tank Davis is running away from the rematch with Lamont Roach. There's a difference. Devin Haney's trying to run towards the rematch with Ryan Garcia. He's signed. No matter what y'all say. You can say, oh, he don't really want the rematch. He's doing this, he's doing that. Devin Haney signed to rematch Ryan Garcia. Ryan Garcia lost to Rolly Romero. That's not Devin Haney's fault. Devin Haney did his job and beat Jose Ramirez. He beat Jose Ramirez. They were supposed to have the rematch. He beat Jose Ramirez. Ryan beats Rolly. They're going to have the rematch. Ryan lost to Rolly. Then took another year off. Now he came back, he beat Mario Barrios. Devin's like, okay, now we're in the same division again. You got a belt for the first time in your career. Let's unify the belts. And Ryan Garcia talking about you can't be the A side. All this jibber jabber. When he's the one that should be proven, be looking to prove, he should be running towards the Devin Haney fight. He shouldn't be talking about no type of negotiations and monies and nothing. He should just be looking to clear his name. That's it. That's all. He should just be looking to clear his name and show the world, listen, I was innocent. I won. He's doing interviews talking about, I wish it counted. Make it count. He ain't trying to make it count. He ain't trying to make it count. Shakur Stevenson he's doing his best to stick at 135. So he could possibly land the Tank Davis fight. He's doing his damnedest to try to convince the world he's a 135 pounder. We can see clearly he's not. But he's sticking around so that way there can be no excuses for Tank Davis not to fight him. See, I realize that. Right? He don't want to venture too far and wait and then can't come back down because Tank ain't going to go above 135 to fight Shakur. You know that ain't happening. So he's doing everything he can to keep his body to make 135 so he could possibly land the fight with Gervonta Tank Davis. That's what he's doing. Right now, he put the carriage before the horse. He speaks, before his mouth and his brain and his reality is not on the same page. He contradicts himself. No ifs, ands, or buts about that, right? I don't know what bit me, man, but something bit me, right? And he contradicts himself. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. We know that. But the reality is that man wanted to fight Tank Davis. And Tank Davis wants no parts. Tank Davis team wants no parts. Tank Davis promoter wants no parts. They want no parts of Shakur Stevenson because they know it's a very strong possibility he could get embarrassed by Shakur Stevenson. That's true. Whether y'all believe it or not, there's a strong possibility that Tank Davis gets embarrassed by Shakur Stevenson. Yeah. I know y'all don't want to hear it. The knee pad huggers and the knee pad boys and, they high-fiving the cheerleaders, high-fiving and chest bumping. Grown men with lipstick on, high-fiving and chest bumping for Tank Davis. Those guys. Yeah. Strong possibility that Shakur embarrassed that man. I've been saying it for years that Shakur's going to beat him. Shakur's going to beat him. He's going to beat him. Coach Calvin, he feel like Shakur could beat him. That's why Coach Calvin said, Shakur ain't going to let us do what we came to do. He ain't gonna let us do what we came to do. Right? That's what he said. Because Shakur ain't gonna cooperate with Tank Davis and just stand in front of him. He already know that. Yeah, but it's just, I just find it very interesting. What is the Lincoln lawyer and the great debater gonna say? Because Shakur and Devin Haney have built their legacy and get the generational wealth, the money that Tank Davis said he was going to get and never got. What y'all think about that? That's facts. Now Devin Haney has officially signed with Zufa. Shakur has officially signed with Zufa. They're just waiting. I know people saying, well, they have to wait because Dana White, His Excellency Turki Al-Sheikh, they still building up the staple. So I believe that they want to make a massive announcement. It's what I'm being told. They want to make a massive announcement with the whole stable. You know how Dana White does it with the UFC. All the fighters on one stage and all of that. You know, we know Conor Ben has signed. So they're looking to make a splash. You know what I'm saying? An announcement. This guy signed, that guy signed, you know, and I'm hearing that they want to put fights together too when they announce these signings. So let's see how it unfolds and plays out, man. But let me know what y'all think. Follow me on Instagram at Blue Blood Sports TV, all one word. I'm gone. Peace.